Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG. I am Sovereign, and today we're going to be going through the Twitter post, breaking down the couple of images they put through at super light speed and not many people can see. We've managed to get hold of it from the Discord in 1080p so we can actually see what's in the actual image. I apologize for the way I look at the moment. Mosquitoes have grown a pair of cojones since the sun's come out, and one bit me in the face, so it looks like I've got a black eye. And I haven't slept properly in a couple of days. Being English and partly Danish, I need the rain and I need some cold. And at this moment in time in Spain, it is ridiculously hot. So it's having an effect, let's say, until I get used to it, maybe halfway through the summer, but I'm already burnt to a crisp and I look like I'm about to die. So let's get into the actual video stuff. So in the first picture, as we have in the background, as you can see in the background, we have the regional gate, the Mimitar regional gate. I'm not sure which one it is or where it's spaced at, but basically they're just the largest jump gates in the world of Eve. They're in between the different owned regions of space, so the Mimitar, Galente, Amar, and oh god, I can't remember, Caldari, plus the extra Yangjung now, which probably will have another region gate. And what we have in the background is Hurricanes. These are from the Mimitar collection, the only Mimitar ship I even like the look of. And if you've noticed, there is more than 10. So like they're showing off a part of the game. And this fleet is clearly more than 10. It's more like 50. So maybe we were wrong on the 10-man front. And when they said small fleets, it didn't mean 10. Just because I asked 10 in the question, they never actually specifically said in the answer that it would be 10 would be the small fleet. Maybe it'll be a bit more, but that's another point for another day. Let's move on to the next image. And the next image, now in EVE Online, this is the Astrahus, the smallest of the, let's say, forward base / defensive base station, which are called citadels in EVE Online. But this is sort of like the beginner one. So you have your like your Asbels and your Raitarus, sorry. You have your Raitarus and your Athanors, which are the standard. Athanors are your standard mining stations, and the Raitaru is your industry, your manufacturing starting citadel. So this will be the Capsuleer outpost. I'm hypothesizing this will be the Capsuleer outpost. They have said that it will be, but I don't want to say that this specifics is exactly what the Capsuleer single player outpost will look like. If it does, it looks amazing. It really does. There is a flag on there that's sticking off. Maybe that will be something that changes if you're in a corp. Maybe you'll actually have your flag flying there, which would be quite cool. I quite like that. It looks a decent size. It doesn't look too small. Like I thought they would make it a lot smaller, but it's looking pretty good. Overall, I'm quite happy with the way that that's turned out inside of EVE Echoes. Like it's got quite a lot of detail to the actual, there's lighting where the lights, I'm sure if you zoomed right in it would look like dog shit, but we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be looking at it in full view and beauty. So let's move on to the next one. Where's the next one? And here, when I first looked at this image, like when I saw it on Twitter and it was tiny and it was terrible. I thought this was like some weird new Mimitar shit where they stuck everything together. But if you look like closely in here, it's just a load of caracals with another ship here. But like, I might be losing my mind here, but I don't know what that ship is. It might just be the angle. If you do know what that ship is, let me know. I might just be having like sunstroke or something. So what else we have here? If you look at this point here, it looks like there's a deployable of some kind. Whether this is a shield deployable or a bubble, a disruptor bubble deployable or something along those lines, we don't know yet. I can't get in close enough to really see what it is. But if you notice in this image, the graphics look a little bit different than the other images. They're not as nice if you look close enough. And on the left hand side here, it looks like we have a Nightmare over in the back here, which is the battleship version of the Sanchez Nation ships. And over here in the background over here, we've got some more caracals and some other things. Honestly, I'm not sure what the hell is in that blob, mostly. But this is just a nice image all in all. Moving on to the next image, which I sort of called lovingly the human centipede in the Discord, because all I saw at the time was just a long line of ships. I didn't quite know what they were. It was so small. But now with the blown up 1080p, we can actually see that these are just a bunch of Macarials, a bunch of pirate faction ships. And in the background over here, we have a whole host of Abaddons. It's the Amar ship over here. And some other little bits that are sort of bundled in the background. It looks like there's quite a few bundles of ships over here. We've got another bundle of ships over here. This is sort of showing that there can be multiple different groups of people. I haven't counted them specifically how much are in there, but we can guess there's around about 10, maybe 12 in each bundle. The Abaddons over there, I don't even know how many they have over there. That's a lot. But we have another actual picture of the Capsuleer outpost. I'm guessing it's Capsuleer. It is an Astro House, so it's got to be the Capsuleer outpost, but I don't want to say outright. I don't want to be called a liar, for example. It's another good picture. You can see it's quite intricately done. It's really well done. And I think that is actually all we have for the images today, but you can see over here, and you can see that there's a shield module, or like the group shield module, or it's a command burst or something or other coming from the Abaddons themselves, which is quite cool. I like all that sort of stuff. So that's all we actually have for today. It was just a quick one to show everyone who doesn't look on Twitter, who doesn't look on Facebook, who's on the YouTube, to know exactly what's going on. Please let me know if you spotted something I didn't spot in there. I didn't have enough time to really go fully over the whole picture, frame by frame. There might be something sneaky in the background that I didn't notice, but please let me know down in the comments down below so other people will be able to find out this information as well. Thank you again for watching. Please remember that I will be doing a live stream after the devs live stream to go over anything that any information they've given and all these sort of things, so we can have a conversation about what has happened and we can find out the launch date of all of this. And hopefully there'll be some little sneak peeks in there. They don't quite tell you what it is during the live stream, but we can go over the live stream itself afterwards and break it down. If you'd like to see that, make sure to follow on Twitch. We will be on there straight after the live stream at 8 PM UTC. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button. If you'd like to see some more, press that sub button. This is the one-stop shop for all of your Eve Echoes news, announcements, and content in the future. And fly safe.